We have a pretty decent lead, but it's not looking good right now. Besides the drop catches, what do you think went wrong today in your experience?
Yeah, I think he just probably named it there. I think those half chances and drop catches that happened throughout the day, I think that's probably where we did go wrong. I think, credit to the bowlers, they stuck to their guns. It was a tough day for us, I think, especially knowing that you are bowling on a good batting wicket. So those chances then become even more important. And unfortunately, we didn't hold on to those chances, and that's the reason why we're in the position we're in now.
Yeah, you spoke of a good hitting wicket. Are there any chances going into the next day? Are we looking at a different setup? Are we going to take wickets, create more chances? What are we looking at tomorrow?
I think the only thing we can do going into tomorrow is obviously try and stay as disciplined and as patient as we possibly can. I thought the guys did that really well today. Changed the plans a little bit, tried a few short plans, which created a few chances. So it's just trying to be very patient and at the same time trying to control the game as well. I thought the bowlers did exceptionally well today to keep them at a decent run rate, especially on a good batting surface. So for them to go 3.4 throughout the whole day, I thought was brilliant from our bowlers. Unfortunately, we just couldn't back them up by taking those chances.
Skipper, we talk of it being a good batting surface. It was good when you were batting, even probably better now, but this is what we expected things to be like. But how do we then compose ourselves to say that we can get a positive result at the end of the day?
Yeah, look, I think going back to the way we bowled today, we take those chances, it's a different outlook, because instead of 2 down, there could be 400 for 5 or 6, and all of a sudden now you've got a 200-run lead, and the game looks very different. So I think going back to the way we started the day, very disciplined, very patient, and unfortunately those little sessions, when the chance does come and you don't take it, you then have to rebuild again. So it was a tough day.
And then I'll talk about the two debutantes that you have, baseballers Trevor Gwandu and Newman Young. The kind of pressure that comes with such situations. Yes, they are doing their best to bowl on such a surface. The wickets are not coming as quickly as they would. What's the message that you try to give them to stay positive and look at the bigger picture, because you are still in the fight?
Yeah, and I think you have to be realistic. Two debutants, playing Test cricket. I think there's no tougher conditions for those two guys to come and bowl on. So it's just to keep encouraging, keep reminding them that they are doing the right things, to stay patient, to stay disciplined, and possibly to try a couple of different things, but in the same time you're still within that game plan of holding the game.
Move away from the debutants and talk about Brendan Mavuta. He seems to be your leading spinner in the team, somebody who's returning to the spin, struggling a bit with his lines and length. What's the message to try and bring him back into it?
Yeah, I think for him, he's also going through a slight transition. I think with his run up, it's changed slightly to try and get a little bit more momentum into the crease. So maybe a few more overs under his belt will help that rhythm come back a little bit. But at the same time, he's still got to do a huge job for us tomorrow. Again, we felt that maybe there would be a little bit more spin on offer towards the end of today, but it never really changed throughout the day.
Right. You spoke of it saying that we're looking to be positive and being realistic in terms of the game situation. Right? We're going into day 4. What's the realistic situation that we can say we're still going for a win, or possibly this could end in a draw?
Yeah, I think we still need to be focused on winning first, and I think that'll be our goal, especially tomorrow's first session, up until lunch. At the same time, you don't want the game to run away from us as well, and for them to now build on a lead. because going into day 5, you always know, you never know whether the pitch might start changing or not. As it stands, it hasn't really changed much, so it seems unlikely that there will be a result. But I think we still have to be very focused on trying to win, trying to pick up an early wicket, and hopefully that breakthrough then creates a few more for us.
Okay, so Craig, despite you guys and the team and everyone else here, there are people that we call fans out there, and right now I can safely say their spirit is kind of low. So as a captain, as someone representing everyone in the team, what do you have to say to them for coming into day 4? Because most of them are kind of doubtful, but as a captain, what do you say to the fans in order to bring them back into?
You know, I was out there today, and we obviously didn't get a wicket the whole day, but I just felt that the atmosphere that the crowd brought today was exceptional, considering the circumstances that we were in. And as a player, and I can speak for everybody else that was also on the field, you know, when things aren't particularly going well, hearing the guys cheering and stuff in the crowd, you know, really does lift you up and gives you that second wind. And especially for fast bowlers, you know, running in and putting their hearts on the line, and spending so much energy. I think when the crowd does get behind them, it definitely puts on a yard of pace. So, you know, for the fans out there, we really do appreciate their support, and we hope that the guys come out on day 4 and 5 to continue supporting us.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. Keep up.